Is my screen visible to all?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, class. I'm Vaishnavi Savan. My subject is English, and today we are going to learn a poem. So, can anybody tell me what is your expression when you are happy or in a sad moment? Yes, class. What you do?
We get excited when we are happy.
Yes, we get excited when you're happy, and in a sad moment you cry. Okay, so today we are going to learn a poem that is Count Your Garden, and this is the standard fifth poem. So let's begin with poem. Yes, Poonam, read this poem. Yes, so this is a poem that is Count Your Garden, and this basically is a poem about the happy and sad moment that the poet is facing in his life. So we will begin with the first part. Uh, yes, Atifa, read this lines once again.
Count your garden by the flowers, never by the leaves that fall.
Yes. So in these two lines, what the poet is saying that whenever we are entering a beautiful garden, whenever we're going to a garden, we always see the beautiful things in our surrounding, that is the garden. If we are visiting there, we will always see the beautiful trees, the birds, the flowers, everything. But whenever we are going there, we will only watch the beautiful and happy and pretty things. But and we will not see the leaves that are fallen. Leaves that are fallen means which indicates that the negativity that is there. Leaves that are fallen means the dried leaves which are on the tree, and they have been fallen on the ground. So the poet is conveying a message here that we should always see the good things in our life, and always ignore all the negative part. So the indication of this stanza, of these two lines, is the flowers in the garden indicate all the happy things, that is the flowers, the birds, trees, everything. And the leaves that falls mean the dried leaves which are falling from the tree, which indicates some negativity and sad part. So this two lines tells about this. So we will read the explanation part. Yes, Atifa, read this explanation.
In the first stanza, the poet says, we find many things in the garden, that is, birds, butterflies, flowers, and many beautiful surroundings. And we should watch this whenever we enter the garden. And we should not see the de- dry leaves which fallen on the ground, which indicates negativity and sadness. So we should watch the pretty things around our environment which enhance us positively.
Yes. So just I told you, the poet is giving a very good message to us that we should always see the all the positive and beautiful and pretty things in the environment, whatever we wherever we go. So he is saying that we shall not see the bad things that is always disturbing our life, and that indicates negativity, and due to which we become sad, and we do not grow in the happy manner. So he's saying to look at the all the things in a positive way, and ignore all the negative parts in our life. So coming to the next part. Yes, who will read this?
Count
Yes.
your days by golden hours, don't remember clouds at all.
Okay. So what is the meaning of this? The poet is saying golden hours is the happy moments that the poet is facing in his life. So the poet is saying to us that you should always count your days, that is the happy moments of our life, in a very nice way. And he is saying that we should always enjoy our life. We should not stop, though there are problems, though there are difficulties, we should not stop and enjoy each and every moment of life. And don't remember clouds at all. So, what is the meaning of clouds? Clouds always indicate that the dark and the bad things in our life. So you can see in the second picture how the clouds are dark. So it indicates that the dark side of our life. So the poet is saying us to take the happy moments of the life, that is the golden hours, and we should not remember the clouds, that is the bad part of our life. We should ignore it, and we should move on in our life and be happy. So he is always telling us to be positive and ignore all the bad things that is going on in our life and start a new and happy life. So coming to the explanation. Yes, read the explanation also.
In this poet tells us to count our days, that is the golden hours, which means the happy moments of our life and the time we spend with our loved ones. We should enjoy each occasion with joy with our friends, parents, and be happy with all we have with us. Now the poet refers the clouds which are dark and gloomy, which means the bad days in the person's life, that is to forget and wipe out all the sadness. Even if we remember the bad days, we should ignore them and throw the memories out of our mind.
Yes, so you can see in this second part how the poet is saying to us that we should enjoy every occasion with all our friends, our family, relatives, and everything. We should enjoy each moment. And the just I told you that cloud is always referring to dark and gloomy part of our life. So we should forget and throw and wipe out from our life, that is the negative part, and we should ignore them and throw out the memories which are always hurting us, which making us sad and making us cry. So coming to the next part, who will read? Yes, Nidhi, read this. Who is reading? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, so read this.
Count the nights by the stars, not your life by smiles, not tears.
Yes. So in these two lines, what the poet is saying that in the full day we are having, just as in the early morning the sun is rising in the sky. So the sun is indicating that we are having a very happy and good sign that is going to be in a day. So what happens whenever in the night part the sky is getting darker and darker, means what, the sky is getting darker and darker, which indicates that it can be some bad part in our life. But it will not happen because the stars are there in the sky, and the stars are indicating that they are giving some light to us, they are shining brightly, which is providing very happy moments. So the poet is saying that the stars are indicating that they are giving light to us, which means it will not make us in a sad part. So count your life by smiles, not tears. So what the poet is saying here is that we should always smile, we should always be happy, and there should our face should always be smiling. We should not cry in a each and every moment. So the poet is giving a very important message here that we should not smile by every. We should not. Cry, sorry, we should not cry in every part of our life. We should always go through a happy moment and be smile and be very hopeful about life. So coming to the explanation. Yes, read the explanation. Yes, class.
The poet tells us to see the bright side of life with positive attitude. The stars in the night are shining and twinkling brightly, which means though in the night it becomes dark in the sky, we have stars to brighten our day. The stars brings us all the happiness in our life and not the shadow. Then the poet explains smiles and tears are two sides of the coin which are coming and going in our life. So we should think about our smiling face and not the tears which are coming due to which makes our mood sad.
Yes. So I told you, just the stars are brightening our night in the very good manner, and it's always bring happiness our life. So we should always count the stars and not the shadows in our life. And you should also remember that the smile and tears are always the two side of the coin, which means when if I'm today happy, it is not like that I will tomorrow also I will be happy. There can be some bad part, so in the next part also I can be happy. So we should always start a new life and be confident that it will always be negative and positive side of our life. So we should not be in a tears and cry and have a, but we should always be smiling and have a smiling face in our life and not cry, which makes our mood sad. So now coming to the last part. Yes, Atifa, read.
And with joy on every birthday, count your age by friends, not years.
Yes. So, birthday. So, what is the birthday indicates that we should, whenever our birthdays are there, we are very excited because we get a chance to enjoy that part. We bring cakes, we invite our friends, our relatives, we do party, we cut cake, everything we do. So that is a very happiness and joyful moment of our life. So the poet is saying that we should always count our happiness on our birthdays also. So what the next line? Count your age by friends and not years. So the poet is saying that we should always count the our birthday with friends. Means whenever we are becoming old and old, we should always do more and more friendship with people, so that new people can come in our life and become our friends. And this can be always be very nice part of our life, because just like we are making friendship with new people, more people are getting involved in our life and we can become more happy by living with them. So the poet is saying that you should always count your age by friends and not years. So he is saying that you should not count by years. Means how many span time period I will be living, what will happen tomorrow, what is going to be in the future. You should not do that. So you should always be happy with our friends, with our family, relatives, and we should count the best part of our life. We should celebrate the birthday. We should enjoy every moment of our life. So explanation. Read explanation. Yes, Anisha, read explanation. Who is reading?
Yeah, I'll read. The poet
Yes.
tells us on our birthday we are happy because we are excited to celebrate this moment with our loved ones, friends, family. So the poet tells us we should count our age by friends means how much people we earn in our life by doing friendship and increasing the number of people, and we should not count it by years means we should not be sad as we get older on the birthdays.
Yes. So just I told you that you should be excited to celebrate your birthdays with friends, family, and everybody. You should always count your birthday with friends, because how much people you're earning in your life is important, and we should not be sad because how many years we are getting. to live is not important, but how much people we earn in the life is, that is important. So we should not be sad that getting older and older is not much important in our life. So coming back to the exercise part, so can you tell me what is the classification of happy and sad things? In the first part, flowers will be, what indicate the flowers, happy or sad moments of poet?
Happy.
Yes, and falling leaves is,
Sadness.
yes, right. So coming second, golden hours and clouds.
Golden hours happy.
Yes, and clouds will be sad moments. And stars and shadow.
Stars happy, shadow sad.
Yes, right. Smiles and tears. That is very easy.
Happy and sad.
Yes, friends in your life and passing years.
Happy and sad.
Yes, right. So you have to take down the homework. You have to write about the five things which give you happiness and positivity. Thank you so much.